I said so. What's up? About to get on the body here. Hold on. Alright. What's up? What's going on, man? I'm saying since I ain't really want to miss a show today, and I know it's supposed to be 7 o'clock, but sometimes you gotta do the best that you can. I ain't no perfect man. I got to do the best that I can with what it is I have. I ain't no perfect man. I'm trying to do the best that I can with what it is I have. All right. So today, this is the Daily Go Getimism show. As y'all all know, get my drinks out of here, man. And today I want to talk about the difference between a favor and a favor and a gift. No, the difference between a gift and a loan. My bad. The difference between a gift and a loan. A lot of people don't seem to understand what the difference is, and that there is a difference. And giving a loan to somebody, and part of the problems that come along with forgetting that is that a lot of people who you have lent money to or lent something to will try to come back on you and try to say that you gave it to them. Now you know the difference in the energy between when somebody has given you something and lent you something. When you lend somebody something, you told them that you wanted it back. Like, more than likely you gave them a date on when you was going to give it back. But a lot of people try to come and get on some brand new extra, like, oh, I ain't know, I thought it was a gift. I mean, you wasn't using it and blah 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 blah. See, people that do things, say things, and conduct themselves in a way that would not only make you not want to be friends with them no more, but it'll also make you want to get violent sometimes. And I don't promote no violence, but I don't duck no smoke. You know what I mean? There's a difference. I don't promote no violence, but I don't duck no smoke. So that's what we talking about tonight on the Daily Go Getimism show. We doing this mobile. You know what I mean? We good. I got good lighting in here and everything. So, as it's dusk right now. It's dusk. And the sun is starting to go down. It's like what? It's almost 8 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? So, alright. Boom. Just turned on the Rockaway Boulevard. I just turned off the rock. What the hell just happened? I know that in New York they didn't just take a picture of my license plate trying to say that I ran a light. I ain't run no light. Alright, well, I deal with New York when I gotta deal with New York, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? See, that's why I don't be coming to NY. They always trying to attack somebody. But anyway, like I said, people will make you want to get violent with them because when you lend somebody something, there are clearly guidelines when you lent it to them, telling them that you wanted it back and when you wanted it back. So when they try to front, like, well, nah, I ain't know you wanted, you wasn't using it or something like that. Like, one way to easily get under a person's skin is to tell them that you either took something of theirs or kept something of theirs because they wasn't using it. Like, because you was idle with the thing that you took, then you shouldn't even have ownership of it anymore. You should just surrender that. You should just let me get that. I got that. That's mine now. First they your rings, now they my rings. I mean, think about that. Suppose it was jewelry. Suppose it was jewelry. You don't wear your rings. You don't wear your rings all the time, or you don't wear your chains like you used to, earrings, bracelets, whatever the case may be. You don't wear it no more. So your sister, if you still live with your peoples or whatever, or somebody that's close to you, close enough to be able to touch the things that belong to you, came through and just took yours. You going? That's all right with you? You good with that? You know you ain't good with that. Ain't nobody trying. Nah, son. Nah. So let's talk for a little while we on the road. Let's talk for a little while about the differences between a gift and a loan. And really, we shouldn't even have to go into that with no grown people. There should be no reason to have to discuss the difference between a loan and a gift with grown people. Because you know when somebody gives you something, when they have given it to you, they'll let you know, yo, I'm giving this to you. Like, you can have that. That's for you. That's a gift. That's a privilege. That's something that somebody has released to you. Like, look, man, you know, like, I don't need it no more, or I got it for you, or this was for you. You know what I mean? It's all on you, homie. They'll let you know the same way as if somebody lent you something. They're gonna tell you, like, well, listen, man, that's the only one I have left, or, you know, it really doesn't belong to me, or I really had this for somebody else, or when you know, how long do you need it, or when are you going to give it back, or, you know what I'm saying? Put it back where you got it from. Put it back in its proper place, or something like that. When you bring it back, you know it's a loan. You know they lent it to you. You should never go over your friend's house. Yo, man, riding past. Well, not riding past, but riding near. Well, I'm in Queens, so you know, I'm seeing the planes riding low, you know, because of LaGuardia Airport and JFK is near. This is crazy, son. It's crazy. But anyway, you know, when somebody lends you something, they let you know that they're lending it to you. First of all, you went there to borrow it. That's number one. They went there to borrow. You went there to borrow something that you needed or didn't have. You went to them like, yo, I know such I don't know, a memory card. I don't know, a laptop. I don't know, a microphone. I don't know, a camera. I don't know, an extra phone. My phone broke, and I know Omar be having extra phones or whatever. You know, let me see if he'll lend me one of them joints so I can get back right. You know what I mean? Something like that. You went to whoever you borrowed from and asked to borrow it. What happened was, after that, you kept it. You never went back to complete the transaction of giving it back. And then you want to look at somebody sideways. You know what I mean? When they come back and they asking you, maybe not so nice this time, because they probably have asked you before, like, yo, when you gonna give me my thing back? Oh yeah, you know what? Hold on. Let's get into that. Sometimes you might be like, oh, yo, you know what? I'm gonna give it back, blah, 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 blah. In the case of money, you may tell them that you're gonna give it back when you get paid, or when you get your taxes back, or whenever you get the money back. You tell them, like, I ain't forget about you. I just you know, I'm still a little bit low, but I'm gonna give you your money. That's how you act when you know that you have borrowed money from somebody, or that's money. But if in the case where you borrow somebody's drill, borrow somebody's computer, borrow somebody's saw, borrow somebody's let's say they had some folding chairs. You was having an event at your crib. You was having a get together, and you didn't have enough chairs. So you went to somebody who throws events and keeps that kind of stuff around. They have that kind of stuff in stock at their crib. So you went to them like, yo, can I, can I borrow like five or 10 of your folding chairs, because I'm having something in my backyard and I don't have enough places for people to sit, and I don't want to tell everybody to bring their own little, them little bag the little bag chairs, a bag of chairs, the little foldable chairs that fit in the back. Maybe you telling them, like, I don't want everybody to have to do that. I want to make sure that everybody is comfortable and has a place to sit. So I'll return your chairs after. You went to them to borrow it. You went to them to borrow it, and you was probably very, very happy and thankful that they were able to accommodate you. Other than that, you would have wound up having to spend some more money, or if you didn't have the money, you would have just been ass out. So how do you all of a sudden get new when somebody has shown you some favor? Guess what? When I queued this show up, I haven't done a show live on my phone in I don't know how long. But guess what? They got a feature. First of all, I want to say this. I don't think that it's right that there are more features or better features when you use your phone to go live than when you use a computer. And remember back in the day when you use a computer or laptop or whatever, that's when you had all of the bells and whistles. Now everything is on your phone. Before, your phone used to have limited access to things or whatever. Now you do. They are equipping phones with way more than they do with your home equipment. I don't really think that's cool. But anyway, I was getting ready to say that now they have a feature on there that says go live with somebody, so you can invite guests. And I don't know if they do it like a side by side, like Facebook Live and Instagram Live or whatever. But you can go live. I can go live with somebody now. How about that? How about that? So that kind of lets me know. I know they didn't have that feature before. So now I think I'm starting to see where the quality of my audio has probably been getting compromised. And they act, I shouldn't be buffering. Hold on. Man, I got your bars. I'm buffering? I'm buffering? Good looking out, Stace. I'm gonna be safe. You know what I mean? T. Carey Wright, what's going on? Carol Chamberlain, thanks for coming through. Y'all appreciate it. But yeah, man, let's talk about this for a hot second. I ain't gonna be on this joint for a long time. I'm gonna make the video short, but I ain't really wanna miss another day. So I figured, I'll go live real quick. You know what I mean? Get it in for like 15, 20 minutes, maybe a little long. No more than a half an hour. I ain't gonna be on this joint for more than half an hour. But to make sure that we fill in the slide, because it is the Daily Go Get It show. All right, so like I was saying, the difference between when somebody pay me back, this is for you. I got you. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. You know what I mean? I wanted you to have this. These are the types of words that are used when somebody gives you something. It ain't hard to tell. This is not rocket science. Ain't nothing hard about what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing hard about none of this. When somebody lends you something, they ask when you gonna pay it back. They may give you a specific time, a specific day. They wanna know. They wanna know. They wanna know. So when people get new and they want to ask you, or they want to act like they didn't know that they were borrowing something instead of being given. Now, okay, there are situations that get a little sketchy with money about whether it's being given or whether it's being lent. A lot of times when couples are together, one person in the couple might give or provide for the other. Now, normally the difference between whether they gave you the money or whether they lent you the money. Because a lot of times couples will be like, well, I need, listen, can you lend me such and such? Can you lend me such and such money until I get paid? until I get my check, until the child support is paid, until my son get his basketball contract, whatever the case may be. You ask to borrow. A lot of times this gets sketchy because people get in court and they lie about the details of how the money was given. They'll be like, nah, I never said I was gonna give the money back. I told him that I needed $500. I told him I needed $500 and he gave me $500. He ain't say nothing about me paying him back. Now, she might be lying through his teeth, or he might be lying through his teeth. I mean, she might be lying through her teeth, or he might be lying through his teeth. He knows, or she knows damn well that they asked to borrow the money and they said that they would pay back. They know it, but they want to, blur the lines. Now, this is when something like this situation goes to court. When this goes to court, it becomes an issue. So let me make a long story short and give y'all some quick advice in case you've ever been in this situation before or you know about this situation. Now, this gets sticky because often couples have feelings for each other, they love each other, they like each other, they're dealing with each other, they're having sex with each other, and for a lot of women, they feel like, well, if I'm fucking my man, then there is no borrowing money. He giving me the money. I don't care if I ask to borrow it. If I ask to borrow it, that means I asked for him to give it to me. It's not a loan. If he's entering my love muscle, my heaven canal, then any money he gives me is my money. It's not a loan. I don't let him borrow no pussy. And I'm like, some women really, 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 really overvalue the quality of their twat and the whole relationship dynamics on the whole, you know what I mean? Like, but anyway. So if you ever get into a situation where you've lent your girlfriend or your boyfriend some money, what you need, if you don't want to just go in on them and write loan, whatever the purpose was that it was for. Like, this is for, I don't know, Brazilian weave. Yeah, money for Brazil. No, that's Brazilian. It's a such thing as Remy hair, right? Like, I kind of pride myself on not learning that kind of shit. But I've heard things. So yeah, you might write that in the memo section. So when it comes back, like that's a loan, because couples don't typically give each other checks. So even if you don't get the check, the return check, because back in the day, most checking accounts gave you a return check. Nowadays, they don't give you shit. You know what I mean? You just write the check, and on your bank statement, it just says how much you wrote the check out for, or how much was debited to your account. Don't, you know what I mean? Listen, I've been driving with New York drivers all day. You know what I'm saying? Having to go toe to toe with these motherfuckers. They got chill. But I'm a crazy Philly driver, so I don't care. You want to weave in and out of traffic, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about that life. So yeah, that's how you'll protect yourself. We back again. This is terrible. Why? And this is why I'm not going to be on here long, because I'm not going to be dealing with the joint cutting in and out. You know what I mean? Yo, welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. I'm your host, Sun752. We doing this thing mobile because I'm coming back from New York, dropping my son off. I'm going to go get my son from his first successful year of college. He's doing good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's straight. I just dropped him off at the crib, and now I gotta, get my ass back on the crib, in the crib. What should I say? Back to the crib. I've been driving all day, and you know what? My driving foot is aching. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. My driving foot is aching. Like, I feel like I not my foot itself, but like the top of my foot and my shin. I got like a shin splint from driving. I'm like, yo, this 52, 53-year-old bull, this some bullshit. I never used to get hurt. You couldn't hurt me. I was the man of steel. I was the man of steel. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's how you protect yourself after a breakup and you want your money back. Because a lot of times your girl or your man might stall you out. They delayed you. You know what I mean? They laid you and delayed you. You know what I mean? They laid you and delayed you. They kept giving you ass, but they kept getting dick, and you kept saying, all right, just give it to me when you get it or whatever. You know what I mean? And then you never get the money returned to you, and now y'all done broke up because you done caught shorty, kicking it with the local pants hanging off his ass, dreadlock chew stick having it in his mouth ass young boy from around the corner, little ass nigga. Like that you fuck that nigga. That's what we doing? Yo, give me back my $700, ho. You know what I mean? Either that or give me that Remy hair. They say that shit's supposed to hold up, right? So we gonna reuse that shit. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what up, Mia Cunningham? Hold on, man. I can't really read y'all comments right now, so I'm a dead that. So y'all gonna have to. I'm gonna talk to y'all, and then y'all can talk to me, and I'll read y'all comments later. But I can't do it right now, son. I can't do it right now. I ain't trying to violate. I ain't trying to be violating. I don't want to violate. That's violate. I don't want to violate. This is that's weird. I don't know. I want to be able to see my bars because I shouldn't be buffering. That says, okay. Read them later. Yeah, I'll read them later. You know what I mean? Either that, or I'll just bang out on the highway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just bang out. Just bang out. Stay focused. Stay focused. All right, I'm staying focused. Hey, look! I got this cool selfie stick. What the hell? Yo, my passenger seat is up too far. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know. I don't like that. Like when I ride by myself, I like my seat. I like my passenger seat to be somewhat of my seat. You know what I mean? I want my seat to be looking like they trying to sit on the dashboard. They look like they trying to sit on the dashboard, yo. I'm hungry too. But anyway, the difference between a loan, a gift and a loan, and loan and a gift, a gift and a loan, loan and a gift, a gift and a loan. A loan you pay back. Now whether you pay back the loan or not, that's a whole different story. But you know that was the agreement. Somebody helped you when you were in need and you promised that you was gonna pay them back. Now maybe on the excuse side of things or on the life happens side of things, maybe you didn't get the money back when you thought that you want to get the money back, but you should still make paying arrangements. You should make arrangements to pay somebody back, or at the very least, don't stop communicating with them. You know what I mean? You know how some people borrow money from you and they know they wrong and they just stop answering your calls, stop coming around or whatever. those are the worst type of people to deal with. Because you know either they're having a really hard time paying it back, or they don't want to pay back, or they're not going to pay back. And like I said, those are the kind of things that break up friendships. Those are the kind of things that'll have you mad at motherfuckers for a long time. Those are the kind of things that'll have you talking about a person about things that don't even have nothing to do with the loan. You know, when somebody owes you a considerable amount of money and they done ducked you and they done dodged you and they done ran from you, they done hid from you, and you done heard that they even talking shit, or they done showed up with some shit that costs more money than the money that they borrowed from you. So they done went out and got a new ride. They done went out and got a new mink coat. They done went out and got a new chain. They done went out and bought some icy rims. They done went out and did some more expensive shit, and you ain't got paid back. So now your gloves is off because you mad. They done tapped into your inner petty. Now you don't want to be nice no more. That's when you about to be like, see, and that's why your mom hair never grew. And she been wearing wigs since we was like 4 or 5 years old. I remember that shit. I'm one of the few people who ever saw your mom without a wig on. Everybody else thinks she been rocking the same hairstyle for the last 52 years. All right, 45 years. All right? That'll make you start doing that shit. That'll make you start doing shit like, see, your father never paid you. I mean, your father never paid money back either. Ask your mom. Oh, she ain't gonna tell you nothing. She ain't gonna tell you nothing because she can't stand your father. And your father can't stand y'all. That's why he never was around. So you might not even know about him being a deadbeat. But how come I know? Yeah, I know. That's the kind of shit that'll have you saying shit like, oh, okay, you ain't gonna pay me back my money? When I was the one who drove you to the clinic, when your dick was dripping all over the place and you was pissing out horseradish. You know how horseradish burn. You know how horseradish clear up your sinuses. You know what I mean? You was pissing out horseradish, nigga. Literally. You was dripping horseradish. I was the one who took you to the clinic. Or I was the one that got my nurse girlfriend to steal antibiotics from her crib for you. She stole a Z-Pack for you, nigga. I did that for you. I can't get my money back? That's all right. You gonna be pissing horseradish again. Because you back fucking with the same chick that... Yo! Talk about some, yeah, she burnt me. But if I'm gonna get burnt, it need to be by somebody like that, because that pussy good. That's pussy good. Fuck. She dirty. She burnt you, but I bet you she ain't burned me. But, you know what I mean? We could talk about that at another time. She burnt you, but she ain't burned me. That's the kind of shit that it'll make you tap into that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, people be saying like, that's why I don't like to tell nobody nothing, because they throw it back up in your face. Well, when you owe somebody money and you've been ducking them, or you have been acting in a less than how do you say it? A less than I want to say something about integrity. You've been acting in a less than honorable way, but I didn't want to say honorable. I want to say your credibility is shot. Let's put it that way. You know what I mean? You've been acting. You're not acting right, son. You're not acting right. What do you expect? You want to keep your secret safe? Then make sure that the money you took out of the safe you put back in the safe. You want to keep your secret safe? Then you better put the money back in the safe that belong in the safe. You can't be out here playing dirty and expect nobody to call you dirty with your funky ass underarms, with your stank ass feet, with your same drawers wearing two times 2 days in a row ass. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? You gotta do better. You gotta do better, son. You gotta do better. You know what I mean? This shit is real. Shit is real. Me and Thomas, keep your hands on the wheel. Man, my hands on the wheel. You can't see my hands. I can steer with my left. Matter of fact, I think I steer with my left more than my right. Let me see. Yeah, cause that feel funny steering with my right. Steer my left. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, you wanna keep your secrets right. You wanna keep your reputation intact, but then you gotta pay that money back. That's the difference between a gift and a loan. Yeah, when somebody lends you something and you don't pay it back, they're gonna talk shit about you. When somebody lends you, when somebody gives you a gift, they be like, they ain't gonna talk shit about you. Well, I can't say that, because somebody might give you a gift and then you shit on them, or if they perceive you shit on them, then they might, they gonna talk about that gift. Like, do you know that bitch couldn't even afford a bassinet for her baby, and I gave her a bassinet. I gave her a premium bassinet. Do you know that I bought that bitch a Volvo stroller? Yeah, I bought that bitch a Volvo stroller. Yeah, GLE, baby. GLE. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Yeah. She would have never had no Volvo. She wouldn't have had a Volvo in real life, and she sure wouldn't have had no Volvo stroller. Baby all in her in her dirty ass belly from that bum ass nigga that she got pregnant with. The nigga that's always in and out of jail. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? She putting what little money she got on her book. How you gonna put food stamps on somebody's books? That bitch a bum. Yeah, I was the one that gave her a Volvo. I gave her the Volvo stroller. You know what I mean? Because that was supposed to be my godchild and all that. You know what I mean? Me and talking about some why her belly dirty? Because she dirty. Shit, don't none of y'all act like if y'all wash your titties like they ain't gonna stink. I've seen a girl before. When we was younger, I remember, I'll never forget her. The girl Cookie from around the way. She was a young girl. She was a straight tomboy, and her titties was just starting to grow, and they was getting big too. And I remember her dirty ass. I remember one time she pulled up her shirt. Her titties was stinking like fuck. We was like, Cook, what you doing? What you doing, Cook? Cookie wound up being a dyke. I'm not saying that it's a connection with that, but I ain't saying that there ain't no connection with that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't wash your titties gonna stink. And they gonna be salty as shit when somebody tries to suck them. Listen, but I don't want to be vulgar. I didn't get on here to do this. And we already, I know that don't say 35. Oh, we gotta go. I thought that said 25. All right, we gotta go, man. Listen, I just wanted to jump on here real quick, man. Holler at you, because love is love, baby. For real. I just wanted to talk for a little while about the difference between a gift and a loan. Pay people their money back. Give people they belongings back. If you borrow the jacket, give back the jacket. If you borrow the dress, give back the dress. If you borrow the sweatshirt, give back the sweatshirt. If you borrowed some sneakers, give back the sneakers. If you borrowed a saw, if you borrowed a drill, if you borrowed somebody's wife, give the shit back. Give it back. Cut it out. I can't do no birthday shout outs, man. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. Like I said, I ain't want to go another day of the week without doing no show, and so wanted to make sure we got that out. Love is love. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Evidently, they must have sent the joint to y'all notifications, because I know y'all had probably already gave up. Like, yo, it's 7, 7, 7:10, 7:15, 7:20, 7:30, and I wasn't on. But appreciate y'all, giving me the time of day. It's 8:27, man. I ain't gonna get home till forever. The things that you do for your family. Love is love, y'all. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, pay people their money back or get talked about. Pay back what you owe or get talked about. You're going to get dish. You're going to get dish. I see y'all tomorrow, 7 p.m. in front of the camera on the set. Love is love, baby. All right.